So it's...
Oh yeah, I twisted it, didn't I?
Hello, everybody. We're live.
Oh, I didn't hit. Oh yeah.
Oh, you did. You did. You
I guess
did,
we're
lady.
live already.
We're live. We are not
there was
dysfunctional.
one more button to push. All right. Well, so yeah, because I didn't think ahead, we're gonna do this. It'll be a separate stream than the one I set up for the giveaway, but hopefully everybody will find us who actually wanted to. And
say anyone who goes to your last one, it's probably going to show as a recommended one.
Right, exactly. Tamiko's so smart. So I'm here with Merij and Tamiko.
Hi.
And yeah, so we're gonna do this giveaway, and I will be messaging everybody who wins anyway. So we will I'll be able to hook up with you another way. So today, well, Monday was the 2-year anniversary of the first video I posted to this channel. So I hope you will go back and check that video out if you haven't already. And a few weeks ago, we did finally hit 100 subs! Yay! So that was like a super exciting thing for me, and I had a lot of support from friends, and I'm so thankful to have so many awesome people who did that for me. And yeah, so hopefully we will get lots more and I can do more giveaways. And so I guess I'll start by talking about how we're going to do the giveaway. So as I said in the previous videos, there were 4 ways to get your name in the drawing. So I literally just have your names on slips of paper. So if you were a subscriber, you were automatically entered. If you made a comment on the video, letting me know you wanted to, well, just a comment on that video, you got entered. And then you could also go to Instagram and find a specific picture and comment on that and let me know you wanted to be entered. And the last way was to follow me on Twitter, and again, let me know, please enter me in the contest. So I have 75 entries here because not all 100 subscribers have their information publicly posted. So what we're going to do is we've got some great Mexican food here from a local place on Lake Union. And what was the name of it? It's
Agua Verde.
Agua Verde. And it's a really pretty spot. It was packed today, and that's why I'm late, because they were super, super popular today with it being Cinco de Mayo. And,
go figure.
You know, yeah.
Oh,
it's a gorgeous spot right on the lake. They have a deck out
beautiful
there.
day.
And I'd love to go back and actually eat out on the deck on a nice day. That would be so cool. So I'm going to have 3 prizes. And the prizes are, I will share with you guys. So I went to my favorite place, Cost Plus World Market, and I looked for some of the things that over the course of the 2 years that I've had the channel, some of the things I've tried that I thought were fabulously delicious. And it's funny because it's all candy.
Sorry. like, it's magically delicious. It's fabulous.
Lucky Charms. So I have here these toasted coconut hard candies. This is not the brand that I had in the original haul from Cost Plus, but I've had a couple different brands since then, and I'm sure these will be really good too. So, oh, and these have sea salt.
Delicious.
I know, and I didn't buy an extra package, so hopefully one of these 2 gals will win and I can try them too. You know, I got some of these Buono Bars.
Bueno.
And these
Muy
are
bueno.
made by Kinder or Kinder. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Kinder, perhaps?
Kinder.
Is it European?
It's European.
Probably Kinder.
So these were amazing in the Italy treats box. These were like one of my absolute favorite things, and because I can get them at Cost Plus, I've had them at least 2 other times since they came in the box. So I thought they'd be super fun to share. And also, from the amazing Italy box, there were these Boci candies, and they're like a little bonbon, and they have like a hazelnut inside and hazelnut cream, and then they're chocolate. And I just realized today as I was packing up to come here that 2 of them are milk chocolate and 1 is dark chocolate. Okay. And I think I had the dark chocolate. But anyway, so if you have a preference, you can state it if you win. Last but not least, well, actually not entirely last, but everybody who wins will get all of these things. They'll get 1 of each of these things. So the last thing is these Gharardelli bars. This is the sea salt Soiree. Gharardelli is my absolute favorite chocolate. And this is the one with almonds. And I also really like the caramel one. So, but this is probably my absolute favorite. So I got these. This is one of the things I sent to Bernadette when I did the collab with Bernadette's post. So, yeah. So we have those. Now I am gonna do one grand prize, and I thought it would be fun to share to throw in a couple kitchen gadgets for actually cooking, and not just something to eat, something you can keep using.
Okay. Wait, it lasts longer than a few seconds? Wow!
Right?
I'm so excited. Sorry.
And you won't get it all over your computer keyboard when you're,
Word.
So I got two things. I got this set of metal measuring cups, and anybody who watched my pantry 101 on things to buy for your kitchen, this was something I recommended. They're nice and sturdy. You're always going to be able to read the measurement increments on it because they're metal and they're etched.
Yeah, and I like the little lip that they have there for if you're pouring stuff.
They have a little,
it looks like it'll
exactly, little pour spout. And I checked these out because one time I bought metal ones that had really flimsy handles and they broke. But these are super sturdy, so I thought these were great. And then one of my favorite things that I use almost every time I cook is a microplane. You can use this for zesting citrus. It's great for grating ginger. I grate my garlic with it instead of mincing it. It's fabulous for Parmesan cheese or what's the other one? Anyway, really good for that. So that pasta dish, this is what you want for that pasta dish. Right? The Parmigiano and the anyway. I could spend all day.
Hard cheese.
Yeah, the really hard Italian cheeses. So if you're making that creamless Alfredo recipe that's on my channel, you can find that below. You want one of those. Really handy. And they're great for nutmeg too. Anyway, enough about that. So I will throw that in a grand prize. What I'll do is, I think we'll do the other two prizes first. And we're going to eat in between and stuff. So, the final thing is, you guys might remember that ooh, where'd it go? I'm missing one. Here it is.
Someone already won it.
I reviewed some things on my channel. I reviewed some gadgets, and I wasn't personally thrilled with some of them because, for one thing, I have decent knife skills, and for another thing, I have a ton of cookie cutters. So I didn't really feel that I needed these things, but I wanted to test them for you. So one are these silicone egg cups. They're meant for poaching eggs. And so even though I wasn't thrilled with them, you might find that you like them a lot. So I included them. And I got to thinking you could probably use these for a lot of other things because they're silicone. You could make molded chocolate or... Yeah.
Chocolate cups, but my brain is doing the just make hand signals. You don't know the word.
These would be super easy for stuff like that. So, and then I have the spiralizer that I tested. And again, I already had a julienne peeler that does this, so I literally bought it only to test it. And then this Pop Chef kind of a garnish maker. And I think some people would have a lot of fun with it. It's not something I do. So
it's like a Play-Doh toy for fruit.
It's like a Play-Doh toy. And if you have kids, it would be great for Play-Doh. Because, yeah. Anyway, so if you want any of these things, just tell me when I contact you which one you would like to have, and I'll include it in your prize.
Will you also be, will there be a list that for those who want to just read again?
Yeah, I'll be posting all the stuff in the description for you so that you can see what's there, including the things that you're getting automatically. So,
excellent.
Yeah. So,
I'm over here
we're looking at the food. We're all let's eat. So I think we should dig in for sure. We have a variety of food. So again, we went to Agua Verde. Verde. It's a place that
green water.
that Merij recommended, and so
something that my dad recommended. Took us there, ate there, and it was this is amazing. So Chris
was great.
Hey,
it seems really authentic. It's so authentic that everybody in there was speaking Spanish in the kitchen, and everything smells good, and it all looks like you know, it doesn't look like Tex-Mex. It doesn't look like, you know, Taco Bell. This looks like the real thing. So, yeah.
It's
so
legit.
what do we want to try first, ladies?
That's a good question. How about tamales?
Yeah, I agree.
Start from one end and go that way.
And luckily we have enough of those that we can each have like a whole tamale, and then there'll still be some left. So I have a feeling that this is the salsa that was supposed to go with the chips.
Spoon? Or any?
It's a good question because
Guys, leave the box.
oh, this is rice. Oh, that's beans.
the rice, the lime rice or the cilantro rice.
So actually, how about we move this? Little housekeeping.
I'll tell you what. I will go and get some spoons for the
Ooh,
beans
thank
and
you.
rice.
Yeah, I
And
think I left the box
cone
right
in there?
there on the table. Yeah.
So what's everybody doing for Cinco de Mayo? Is anybody? We have one watching. That's probably us.
That's okay. Because when other people come in, it's like when I do my live feeds and whatnot and ask a question.
So I took her.
Essentially, people will
So-
leave. So what are you doing? Tell us.
Oh, there's chips
what
in
did
that.
you do? Hey,
I don't understand.
this is tamales.
Okay, this is more beans.
Are these the
Oh, I see.
assigned
There's
glasses?
beans and rice.
Those are, yep.
Beans and rice came with 3 of these, so we have enough
More
beans and
rice.
rice for
It's
everybody.
good beans too. So there's enchiladas, there's tomatoes.
Or avocados. Yes, ma'am.
One finger or two?
How big are the glasses?
They're enormous glasses.
2. Dos, por favor. Actually, I think I will leave this right here. All right, so
Some more sour cream here. More sour
This
cream
is-
there.
I think what I'll do
Yeah, just tomorrow
is
meat plate
I'm
then.
gonna do this. And then since there's so much beans and rice, we can each just grab one of the cups of that, right?
Right, yeah. Easy peasy, how much crucial.
This one's stuck.
This one
There it goes.
is stuck too.
I gotta tell you, tamales are like one of my weaknesses, and I hardly ever get to have them because most of the places around me that have tamales aren't that great.
I wouldn't know. I
Just
literally had tamales for
being
the first
honest.
time 3 years ago, maybe.
I've been there. Tamales of disappointment.
Tamales have to be, you know, they have to be right. Stephen, my husband, for those who don't know, recently brought, oh, you know what, I think there's one, that's okay, I'll just do that.
So Steven, your husband.
So Stephen, my husband, recently brought some tamales home from work. He has a coworker whose wife makes them. It's probably not just his wife because the way I understand it, folks usually do it in a big assembly line and they make a whole bunch at once. So I guess she and her friends or family or whatever make them once in a while and bring them into the office to sell. And he just gave us some to try, and oh my gosh, I think it was actually one and we split it. It was such a good tamale. So that's high on my list of, I need to learn how to make this. So hey, that might be
look
fun.
pretty easy. I remember helping out making, like the first time I had them, it was previous housemates, and they have a tradition around Christmas time that they make tamales, and so
Nice.
yeah, and we got help with the production. It was just literally making this.
I'm under the impression that it's more about it being labor intensive than
Yeah, it
just
definitely
'cause
takes more
they
time because
usually
you're
make so many at once.
you got the maize paste.
Right.
I don't know what it is. I
It
forgot.
is. It's maize.
But,
It's like masa.
Yeah, they make that kind of paste dough, and you then stuff it with whatever you want, and try to wrap it up. And then I don't know if they use the. I think there's a leaf or plant they usually wrap, corn
Usually
husks
corn
or
husk.
something. And
Which these didn't have the husk on them. They're all set to go.
yeah, we're not gonna make you work. You know, like but.
So Tamiko's making margaritas. Yay!
For the two over there.
All right, so I'm gonna take a bite
Tell us how it is.
because dead air, you know.
Just all prepping when on.
Mm.
The non-booze one? Thank you.
So sweet. Thank you.
Wait, that's sweet?
Mm. Tamiko's sweet.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure like that's
How
not
lucky
quite
are
the
we?
answer I was thinking for.
So is it salute?
Salud?
Is it salute in
Salud. Have a TH kind of sound.
I don't know.
Salud?
My Spanish was only a 3rd grade level the last
I know.
time.
I know,
Sorry,
like I took it in
Italian.
high school, and if we're offending anybody, we're sorry.
Yeah,
You're
and
sorry.
feel free to correct us.
Salud. That is
As I
lime.
take a huge gulp. Oh yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
Yay.
Oh,
Yes, remember the sodas.
Yay! Did we put a timer on them?
I checked them. They seem like they've chilled down, but they're not super chilled down.
Okay,
Yeah.
not quite,
I'm just
not
gonna
quite
move
there.
them into the fridge so that way they don't get iced by chance.
Hmm. I just realized I ate that first bite. I didn't comment at all. It's really interesting seeing the delay. So the masa is really, really nice. It's not super dry. And the pork inside is shredded and very savory, but not spicy. At least I'm not finding it spicy so far, which is great because I don't do spicy very well.
Yeah, definitely not dry. There's like, I don't know, when I was looking at it first, I was kind of going, I wonder if it's going to be too dry or something. I don't know, it just looked like it wasn't moist or anything, but this is tasty.
Because it kind of crumbles.
Yeah, it's crumbled, but it's not like that dry crumble.
And the pork's really juicy, too. I mean, yeah, juicy's not quite the right word in this instance, I don't think. But, but it's not dry. I'm going to try the rice. Cilantro.
Is that what they did?
There's
Cilantro
something
rice?
spicy in the rice. Not super spicy,
I would
but
say maybe that green chili
I bet.
that they use in their verde salsa.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what this is like.
right?
Salsa verde rice.
Yeah.
So,
It's really good.
That's yummy.
Although the beans that I got last time were black beans, so this should be what, refried pinto?
I guess so. Oh, these look like whole beans.
Baked beans, right?
no, raw. They just threw them in there.
Drunken beans.
So the beans are good. But they definitely stand out on their own in the sense of like these two mesh well with like kind of Mexican flavors.
Oh, the
And then we
are
got
salty.
beans.
There's 2 different
They're
beans
salty.
in here. Or, nope. That must be like cojito, right?
Cotija?
Cojita.
Cotija.
I don't know.
Cheese.
That one I know. Cheese. There's cheese.
Freaking cheese.
So the beans are kind of salty, but they're really tender. I guess we don't need spoons for those after all. Unless we want to eat it with a spoon because it's so...
Yeah, treat your fork like chopsticks. When you use
So I guess this is sort of a mukbang too, huh? So Merij did, I don't know if we've shared this before when we've had Merij on, but she plays the ukulele. I think we've talked about that, but yeah, she does a live ukulele
and I
performance
just did one
every
today.
week. And I missed it because I was in line getting food.
Yeah, I got to see it live.
But
Yeah,
I
that
think
was-
she's starting to post those on her YouTube channel, so I always
Get
post
there.
her channel below, so check that out. Do you have anything to plug?
Nope.
Tamiko's in a lot of games, so I know both of these ladies from gaming. I know them both from playing tabletop RPGs, which, again, anybody who's watched probably knows I do that. I have that whole series of food for gamers. Which, by the way, I think this is excellent food for gamers, although you might not eat it while you're gaming.
Yeah, I'm like, this would be a good, like, before break or after, because, yeah. Maybe after, because then you could, like, be eating and talking about how awesome the game was.
Right.
Or what could be improved, or, I don't know. It's kind of the idea of where, I remember my husband, Steven, conveniently.
What would you call that? We need a word for that. Like the after game pillow talk.
Right?
Well,
But, like, I know Steven mentioned where he read something where,
Post game pillow talk.
the dinner and movie kind of date. Typically, you go to dinner first, then you go see a movie or something. It's like it was talking about how reverse it.
Yes.
Go see the movie, then go to dinner
Because then you have something to talk to.
Yeah,
Talk about. I mean,
yeah.
I agree. I think that's a great plan. Well, you know, my home group when we game, we eat twice. We get together at noon and we immediately have lunch, and that. I shouldn't have done that. Start a sentence and then take a bite.
I do that all the time. And I'm over here eating with my fingers like, nah.
We get all the chatting out, all the catching up on what we've been doing, you know, and then we're ready to play. Hopefully. Sometimes that takes a while too if there's housekeeping. But then we break for dinner. Sometimes we also break for dessert. So we step away from the game and we sit down and we eat. And then we go back to the game. So for us, this is perfect. Because, you know, because we eat a major meal. We often do crock pot meals and things, but we eat well when we game.
She does. She feeds us so well.
Testify. Been there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That chili came out.
Yeah, I'm like going the deadline games that I but I remember when Nate and them were in
Epic
town.
chili.
The
Epic chili that night.
Thank
breakfast.
you. I need to post that. I will do that next winter.
next winter.
Mm-hmm. By the time I realized I should have filmed it, I didn't have time that day, so by the time I realized I should have, it was moving into spring, so.
Oh well.
Oh well.
So look for that in the fall. Yeah, and we actually did a breakfast when everybody was here, and we like literally had stuff that we could eat while we gamed, and that was kind of fun. I thought that was it made for some very interesting role playing. So for those who do game, I highly recommend that. Like, prepare a meal that fits with. It doesn't have to be exactly like historically accurate or something.
Yeah.
But food that's not super messy that would work in the world that you're playing in, and you'd be amazed at the role playing that people do around food. It's really fun.
I feel like breakfast too. Like you could do a lot of fun, really fun hand foods and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Make like freaking oven Pop-Tarts or something.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I'm happy if you put anything in a fucking pop. In a Pop-Tart.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Ooh.
Family show here.
Family show. I'm sorry.
But no, I'm similar in mine where it's like, you cooked me something? Thank you. It's not burnt? Thank you. Like, oh man, I'm so simple.
Yeah.
It's more like, is it a favorite now? Is this something that I'm going to ask for? You might get a little more accurate of like how much I like it.
Now we had like grilled sausages, so they weren't super messy. We had a tart that was apple, like an apple cinnamon tart.
Yeah. Like
which was
Danish,
kind of
I'd
like, it was like a cross between a Pop-Tart and a
Open-faced
Danish.
Pop-Tart.
Open-faced,
say.
yeah.
There you go.
And then we had just had cheese. We had cheese sitting out that people could, and it made a decent breakfast, and everybody's happy just to graze. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
definitely
gosh.
would say, like, if you're going to eat while playing, definitely
And mimosas.
finger
I mean,
food.
I'm not gonna lie. I love me a cheese plate.
We had cheese
That was,
and fruit
that
and
was
stuff.
brilliant.
It was good.
You gotta do it again. You gotta get those people back up here. Come on.
Totally. I think we should do our first giveaway.
I agree.
Do it. Do it.
So, We'll save the grand prize for last. All right. Since Mary's plate is already clear, she can be the first one to draw.
So if you draw your name, you have to put it back in, right?
Nah.
Alright, I got one.
Woo! And the first winner is Mike Blue 100.
Woo! Knock me 100!
So I will be
Congratulations.
messaging you, and yes, congratulations. We hope you enjoy the goodies. I think I know who that is. So yes, we will. I will be messaging you, and or you can message me, and we'll hook up to get you your prize.
Super
Yeah,
duper.
get all your important, vital information.
we don't do stalking. Nope.
Much.
Just a social stalker, you know. Anyways, enough about stalking. I mean, why are we still on this subject? Ukulele.
Alrighty. Should we try one of the other dishes we have?
Sure.
What should we try second?
Wait, I know there's the enchiladas. What's the other one?
Tacos. Carnitas. Tacos.
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 Wait, no. Tamiko, you get to choose this time.
Ah!
I'm being
I
so
actually am with
selfish.
the carnitas also.
Awesome.
All right.
gotta
I'm
do
like
this
over
one
here,
then,
like
right?
we're gonna do this.
I think so,
Go.
too.
So I'll actually let you lift one out
Ah.
because they're little street tacos, and I wish I could show you guys how they look because the presentation is pretty nice, in spite of being in a to-go box. It's got like red onions and cilantro on top,
You can do it. You can do it.
and
this.
it's carnitas.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, beautiful! All
I'm
right.
just, like grab one and like run it up to the camera. Ta-da! There's food in a box.
Because we didn't share what it looked like. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like.
We have
there's
two watching
that.
now. I can't read though from here. It's too small. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, yummy food!
So
I
just had
I will
our
blow it up
first
here in a moment.
Winner. That's Emmy, isn't it? It's Emmy. It's Ems.
I'm
Sorry, I just said your name like 5 different ways. It's good to see you. We were just talking about when you guys were here. I hope you caught that. I didn't notice when you.
She might be
When you
getting
got on.
that because we're now doing the drawing of the name and control zoom in.
So we did get some chips. We didn't get as many as we requested, but we got some. Nice. Nice. Yes. Hey,
Yeah, I mean that's
Thanks for joining us again. So yeah, we have these beautiful, oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. They're
like
really full,
loaded.
though.
Holy crackers! Like seriously, it is a loaded taco. If you can see that. Yeah.
Woohoo. It's
It's
hard
a
to
miracle nothing fell off of that one.
I'm like thinking to myself, like, this is
Okay.
that idea, Mary.
I don't trust myself. So
So here we go. And bottoms up.
Mm-hmm.
mm. I don't think I got any meat in that bite.
I did, and it's so yummy.
Mm.
Like,
This has got cabbage, red onions.
my head is like,
Cilantro.
be like this buttery. I think that's the word because I want to say creamy, but I'm like, it's not creamy, Mary, but it's like buttery though. It's so.
Mm.
Actually, it's red cabbage. There are some red onions, but
Yeah,
a little bit.
right there. Yeah, it's got a mix of cabbage.
Is it pulled
Mm.
pork?
Mm-hmm. And it's carnitas.
I need this.
So yeah, pulled pork. Pulled pork is, yeah. That's something we've had on game day. That's actually really been a popular one.
That's amazing.
I agree. The pork's really, really nice. It has that, like, Buttery is a good description, actually. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna agree with that.
Like I said, because it's like my head's trying to go for creamy, but I'm like, not the right word. There's nothing creamy about this. But, yeah. Oh, it's so good.
I don't know what I did with my napkin. I had one.
I stole it. That's what I did. Here's my napkin.
Thank you very much.
Unintentional kleptomania.
I'm gonna try it with a little sour cream on it, because I'm a sour cream addict. Try to get some more of the pork in there. That's a really big chunk of onion, though. I'm gonna pass on that. Really savory. The pork is super flavorful.
The gestures are all about in agreement to when she says she's a sour cream fiend or whatever. Because me, I like sour cream, but Mexican style sour cream is just boom.
Over the top.
It's so flavorful. I love it. Like, before having Mexican style sour cream, I was like, people who like lick it or something plain, I'm like, you gotta have sour cream with stuff. But this stuff, I'm like, I could take a spoonful of that. That's great.
Oh, we miss you being here too. We miss you being here. We wish you could be here with us, or like right now. Even.
Yeah, Emmy, you know, like there's Memorial Weekend coming up where there's gonna be lots of contra dancing and us, and yeah.
That's one downfall of living in Vegas. Like, you don't get the holidays off automatically.
Really?
It all depends on your job.
Oh, okay.
She says.
Oh, right.
Oh, look at them.
And she works at a hospital.
Here, Odin. Here.
Oh no, scary.
Sit.
Scary excuse of food. Oh my gosh. And I would expect. What do you think of the Mexican food there, Ems? Do you feel like, and anybody else who's watching from Vegas, I'm curious. I know California is kind of known for the Mexican food, and of course, Arizona and New Mexico and Texas and stuff. What about Vegas? Can you get pretty authentic food there, or?
It's like a big hubbub, I would hope so. Just depends on
It's
where
so
you go
close,
if
right?
you're willing to play, or play. You want to play a game.
I guess it depends on where you are in the area, because like most of the touristy areas and whatnot go for more gimmicky.
It's so yummy. Oh, excuse me. So yummy. Odin approves of the sour cream, which no doubt. I know he's so good.
This is
He's
Odin.
so good.
Thank you for joining us, Odin.
Like, yeah, I'm just here for the food. Got any more sour cream?
Guy.
I love sour cream. I'll be back. Yeah, you will.
So far, the tacos are really good. So far, the tamales are still standing out as my favorite.
I'm gonna give it to the tacos.
And I'm sitting here going like, oh, we have to compare them?
I would eat either one of them again, happily.
We just had this conversation.
Oh.
Yes, my mind is blown.
Awesome. All right. Well, that leaves us with enchiladas. And actually, we should do one more drawing first. And Tamiko's hands are free, so guess who gets to draw this time?
Oh, snaps. The chip.
I would love it if, yeah. Never mind. I won't say that out loud because it'll sound really biased.
Oh. Okay.
And we have, the winner is Becca's Mama 63.
Woo!
Thank you. Congratulations.
Good
And I will
job.
be contacting you, messaging you. And again, you can message me. You can find me on all the social medias. And we will get your information. And I'll get that mailed out to you. Woo! So, enchilada. We have an extra tamale, don't we?
I kind of now want to put like salsa verde in rice all the time.
It's so good.
There is this one.
I would do that in a hot minute.
There
Okay,
was-
now, I don't like, disclaimer, I don't like, not only do I not care for avocados, I don't mind the flavor, I don't like the texture, I'll eat it in a cream sauce, and I know as a foodie, like, I'm supposed to love it, but I also don't like tomatoes. So feel free to pick all that stuff off, you guys, and
Gladly.
take what you like. And I know there's 3 in there, and we can cut them, or like, whatever we need to do. Whoa.
Meryl, we doing exploratory surgery?
We had a marriage of forks there. Oh, what's Emmy saying? Yes, ask for time. Do that. We want to see you.
We always want to
in
see
Nevada
you.
in general, well, in Las Vegas in general, do you think that the she says because Las Vegas is darn good. Just the hospital food is gross. Always hospital food is gross. I think they're trying to get better. So anybody who's a hospital food worker, please accept my apologies if I'm being too insulting, but...
Hi, see if you can get one of those
Thank
without
you.
so much tomatoes on it.
Oh, yay!
I tried to take all the tomatoes.
My hero! My hero!
Do you know what type of
Look at
enchiladas
you.
these are?
All the rest. They're cheese enchiladas. They
Cheese.
were a special today.
Alright.
Yeah. So we went for the cheese
I don't
enchiladas.
think I had this kind yet, so.
Are you sure? Come on, any of
Positive.
this other stuff? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, though. I have sour cream, so I'm good. I mean, I like lettuce and stuff, but I'm good.
If you don't want the avocados or the tomatoes,
So it looks like the enchiladas are really sauced. Let's see what the inside looks like. Unfortunately, I guess maybe we should eat those first because they sat. So the
And sat.
cheese isn't like gooey anymore, but it probably was.
Might have been.
I was gonna show you, but honestly, it's not too pretty right now at this point.
I'm like, this is not a classy
is-
presentation.
This is the downfall of picking up food and having it sit while you set up.
Bye, Emmy!
Oh, have a great rest of the day. Thanks for stopping in. She says she better win. Oh, man. I didn't even think about that.
I
she'd have to
took
be
what I
stopping.
want. Mary, there's
Sweet.
more tomatoes on the other avocado.
Woo!
Nice.
Hello, Kitty.
He's like, I smell food.
Alrighty.
Odin, you fat lard. Stop begging people that you don't know.
So that viewer that was just chatting with us, for those who tune in now or who catch us in the future, is one of the friends that we were talking about a little bit ago who was here last fall. She's one of our gaming group friends.
The orange things are carrot.
Aha! Good
Some
to know.
some of
I
them
was-
are tomatoes,
I was looking at.
or
Oh,
something. They are not
It might be
tomatoes.
potato too.
Could be
It's like-
potato.
This more wider looking. Yeah, good cheese.
You like cheese
Oh yeah.
and sour cream? Do
Whatever.
you like bread?
If it has cheese on it or meat, you might eat it. Like, here, dude.
Me gusta margarita.
It's like, not so much for the carrot, but like he'll eat tomato soup.
So I'm getting a little bit of spicy with the cheese enchilada.
Well, I do have jalapenos in the salsa thing. So it's still good.
Yeah, it's not bad spicy. I mean, I can handle some spicy. I have a margarita, so I'm good. And sour cream. Anybody have an idea what kind of cheese that is?
On the inside?
Mm-hmm.
Creamy, no idea. I imagine it's probably a blend.
I cannot tell. Thought I'd try to take it apart, but that's asking for trouble.
Back to using my bare hands. Arr. That was such a good lunch. Oh.
Nothing like having Mexican food. I have been craving Mexican food all week. I must have had it, well, since late last week at work. I think I've had it 5 times already. So, I've just been, I don't know. We had like 3 nights in a row. We had fish tacos, and then we had chicken tacos, and then we used the leftover chicken to make nachos. That was like dinner 3 nights in a row. And I took some of it in my lunch. Plus went to there's a pretty good Mexican place near my office, so
Nice.
not as good as this, but
I think this was pretty neat. Like, I was thinking it was a lot of tomatoes at first, but after mentioning it's like, this is carrots and potatoes. Like, oh yeah.
interesting. So a bunch of different veggies.
Mm-hmm. Like was there really any tomatoes in it? Like maybe the
Oh, the
sauce?
soda.
It's in the fridge.
All right, cool. So I know what happens when you leave soda in the. We also have some of those Jalisco's sodas. I got one of each flavor that my store had, so thought it would be
Only
fun
got
to try
vegetables?
them. And we put them in the freezer to get them cold. So, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, they're in the fridge,
I
so.
don't want you to
No
feel
rush.
like a maid.
Ah, you're feeding me. The least I can do.
Let's stick into the chips too.
They're good. I had one.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a few on my plate.
Oh, I just got
I
a spicy bite from
There you
the
go.
jalapeno.
enchilada. Like, I don't know. I guess there must have been like
Something buried in there. Nice. Mm. Oh yeah. This is one of the problems with Mexican food for me. You sit down in the restaurant.
chips on the table.
Yeah, they bring the chips, and I love them. And especially if I have a margarita and the salsa's good. Man, I can eat so many chips before the meal ever comes, and then I can eat my whole meal.
That is so yummy.
Totally yummy.
Chips on the table. are
Thank you for the recommendation, Mary.
You're welcome. I'll have to pass that along to my papa.
So if you're ever in Seattle, head down to Lake Union, go to
Especially
Agua
it's night out.
Verde.
I believe Aqua Verde also is a kayak rental club.
It is.
So you can get some great food, and you can also go kayak on the water before or afterwards. Probably shouldn't during, but yeah.
I mean, you could.
Some people like to live dangerously.
Do plan on parking being challenging. And
Depending on the time
it looks
of day
like you have to pay for parking pretty much anywhere down there. So do expect that. I was a little surprised. I didn't pay. I hope I don't get a ticket.
He confesses.
I was
We've been looking for
I was halfway to the restaurant before I realized that the sign said pay parking. It was a 2-hour limit, and I thought,
Well,
I hope I won't get in trouble. And then I saw the
line
and I am not condoning this behavior, by the way. I'm laughing from embarrassment, but I saw the security or the parking